Today we are starting the campaign. Now I want to warn you guys, I've already created a team and you can't see my face at all, so let's fix that. That's my glorious bearded old man face, and I'll show you guys the team I created. Let's have a look at the Pipe Layers Union. It's a elf team. Ah, that sound is working good, so I can actually hear myself, which is really good. Now, how do I mute myself? This is coming at you live, by the way, but I'm going to leave this posted as a video on demand, of course, because that's how I get my views, and I need you guys. Need your viewers, need your views, need your viewership, need your subscriptions. Hold on just a second, I got to fix where the sound's coming from. Need your viewers, need your views. Where is this coming from? Make it stop. There it is. All right, all fixed up. So let me show you this little crew I put together here. I only had 1 million, and elves are a little hard to get started. They're a little expensive. I have one thrower. It's one guy that's gonna collect the ball. Later on I'll get two. For now it's one. I have two catchers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linemen and 2 blitzers. I don't have a tree man. I don't have any big guys. I use some of the extra money to do 1 cheerleader, 1 assistant coaches, which can give me some benefits during kickoffs, and 2 dedicated fans and 2 re-rolls, and those re-rolls are very important. Active competition I'm in right now is called the Pirate Crew, and that is actually part of the campaign. So I'm going to switch right over to that, and we're going to play our first game of Blood Bowl. Let's launch that match. Let's see how it goes. So excited. I'm going to watch this movie because I haven't seen it yet. Actually, let me be a little more truthful to you. I actually have seen this a little bit because I already tried to do this, but I was having sound problems. I've noticed that I need to put my mouth a little bit closer to the microphone, and this is an issue that I'm going to get fixed. I'm probably going to buy a headset and microphone. This is a really nice microphone. I don't know why. There's might be something in settings I got to tweak. But it's 10:30 at night here in Vietnam, and I am an English teacher. So I do have to work at, luckily, I don't have to get up till 6:45 a.m. because the district I'm living in is flooding. So I do get a little extra sleep, but I really want to get this match in before I go to bed. I've been looking forward to doing this all day. I had to record a video. I didn't have to, but I chose to. I had to, well, I chose to, like I said, chose to record a video for my main channel. If you guys are interested in what it's like to be an immigrant living in Vietnam, it's www.gamerabroad.com, or you can just search Gamer Abroad on YouTube. The logo looks exactly the same as Gaming Abroad, this logo, except it's blue. I really appreciate your guys' support thus far. I've been doing this little gaming channel. I love being able to bring my hobby out to you guys. I've been a gamer my entire life. My mom bought me a Nintendo back in 1989, and since then I've been hooked. My dad has got me some great games, some RPG games. That Dragon Warrior was my first one. I don't know, I've been a video game addict my entire life. I'm a little above the average gamer age. I believe the average gamer age is 36 years old. I'm 40 years old, but it doesn't mean that I'm too old for gaming. Actually, probably average gaming age is probably increasing as I age. Looks like I have a disadvantage on the fan factor. So I have 2 minutes to make some decisions here, and all these decisions cost money. And if we'll look at my bank, I have, how much? I have 150,000 petty cash. So what do we want to do? Grant your team a re-roll for the match. I like that. One of those. Okay, I guess we'll go 2 of those. I like re-rolls. We're going to ready up on 2 re-rolls. We don't need any apothecaries because if any of my guys get hurt, well, screw them. They're level 1. I don't care. So apothecary is something I'll worry about later. My favorite team of all time has always been the Wood Elves. This is the closest I'm going to get to the Wood Elves for now. Looks like I'm going to rotate the camera around so I can actually have it from this perspective since I am this team. Now let's position my players before the match. It gives you a couple of presets. At least it should. It's my first game. Do I have to move them manually? I certainly might have to. Okay, let's do that. Okay, who's my line? That's a lineman? Lineman needs to be up here. That's a catcher. I'll put my catcher here. My blitzer is good here. Who's this? My thrower. I put my thrower somewhere in the middle. We got a catcher. I'm gonna put my catcher off to the side. I like to sneak down the side routes. And we'll put my blitzer a little bit behind him. We don't want to get too close to the edge here because they'll push me off. They got a big man right up in front. I got 3 men up against it, so that's a little dangerous. I'm going to pull this guy a little bit to the left. So I'm going to try to isolate something on this side a little bit more. I'm going to let these guys just get knocked the F out. Let's start. I did that in 53 seconds. Let's save this as a preset. We'll call this the quick throwdown because I didn't put much thought into it because I just want to play the game. And it's just campaign mode. It doesn't matter. I really look forward to the latter season because I have two players or less. What? What's this mean? Only that. Excuse me. I'm only allowed to have 2 players in the wide zone apparently. In these wide zones, so let's move our linemen back in. Let's put our catchers. Let's tuck our catchers behind. Let's put 1 lineman back over here. He's got a blitzer. Let's keep our catcher on the outside. Let's put our lineman up. This is our catcher. It's our lineman. He's got a blitzer back. Catcher here. Put a lineman there. Okay, I ran out of time. The only thing I would have done is move that lineman up, but it's okay.
I like the new Corsair.
I got a kickoff event. Brilliant coaching for each manager. A D6 result is added to his number of assistant coaches. The manager with the highest result.
Stupid ad.
Okay, here's my ball. That's an interesting place for it to land on the pitch. So before I go and pick up the ball, it's be a pretty safe move to pick them up, I'm sure. Let's secure a position for a catcher. We got a catcher here. Let's move our lineman up. He's going to have a bonus, so let's off-click him, and let's bring some support and move him in. We're going to hit spacebar to confirm that action. Let's move him in. And then I have a blitzer. I just used my blitzer to do that. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Here's my blitzer. No, where are my blitzers? Lineman, there's the blitzer. Select this guy. Go to the block action. This will be his blitz. He's got two knockdown rolls. Let's go in. Let's roll him. I guess I got to hit that to go. We have a POW result, which is the best result you can get. So we get pushback and a knockdown. Select that position, and let's choose to follow up. 7 on his armor roll, not enough to hurt him in any way. Okay. Let's go and go pick up the ball. Actually, before we do that, let's move some guys into position. What do we got here? We got a catcher, we got a lineman, we got a blitzer. Wow, I'm on a time limit here. That I'm not used to. We'll pick up the ball. I actually ran out of time there. Didn't expect that. I wanted to be a YouTuber and really explain everything I was doing.
They've picked up the ball. I suppose I should say something memorable or funny here.
How come I can't do that? Oh, that really sucks. Go ahead and rush him in. Did not go quite as planned because I'm not used to this game. So I took 2 rush rolls. And I really wanted to pass him. Apparently I got to set up pass actions. You can't do things one at a time. So that really, really sucks. I don't like that at all. But I'm going to run my other catcher up there, and I'm just going to make them frantically try to catch these catchers. Okay, get in there. Execute that. Why couldn't I pass? I'm really just very, very, very disappointed that I couldn't get a pass in. Guys, please forgive me. I do know how to play this game. I just don't know how to play Blood Bowl 3. Okay, what do we got here? We got a blitzer. We got a lineman. Let's bring our lineman up. Hit that space bar to confirm, though this is a little different, isn't it? Let's bring him. Get him. Come on. How do I click these guys? Validate what? Why do you want me to validate? I see. So validating pulls me off that player. Let's move him in here. And let's put him right behind my passer using 2 rush movements. If he falls over, he falls over. Let's take the fall over. I want to use a reroll yet. He's down. That'll end the turn. I made sufficient moves. Let's see what happens. I hope this is a successful game in my first playthrough. If it's not, I've learned a lot. I learned that I needed to pass the ball as, I guess, a continuous action because I really wanted the catcher right here to have the ball. Looks like I'm easily being surrounded by the opposing team, and that's not a good sign. He's standing up. So I got a nice little push there. He tried to dodge out. They dodged out. He fell down and dodged. That'll be a turnover. And my turn. Now I'm going to have a little bit of a dodge roll away from 2 people. However, this guy doesn't have any kind of a... there's a D&D term for it. So I'm going to try to use him as a blitzer and push this guy away. He is a blitzer too, so that'll work out good. Now we're going to hold down. We're going to select our guy. We're not going to validate crap. We're going to right click off. We're going to hold down the left mouse button. We got to play this game slow now. It used to be a little bit more intuitive. So let's really slow down and take our time. I do like this wheel a lot. So I'm just going to have to get used to it. So hold down the left mouse key. Go to block. Click on the dice, I believe. Or do I hit spacebar for validate? Looks like we're validating. I'm going to try to knock this guy down. So both down or push. Let's stick with the push. I'm not sure. He might have the block skill, my blitzer. Let's check. Sidestep and block. He did have the block skill, so both down would have been the better option. We're going to go ahead and stay put here on this and just knock him back. Now I'm going to take this guy. We're going to do 1 dodge roll. Let me read these actions down here. Foul activation, pass activation, handoff activation. So 1 dodge roll, and then we're going to pass to him. Do it. Now it's a long pass, but he gets a +2 to catch. So a 2 roll or higher will make him catch. A 2 roll or higher will increase or will allow him to dodge, and a 4 roll or higher, so he has a 50% chance to pass this ball. Let's hope luck's on our side. We can recover this game. Okay, what is this skill? Player can re-roll a failed pass. We certainly will. We got that pass. Got that catch.
The ball surrounded by opponents.
Made his rolls. He is a catcher. It looks like he failed the first one. What are we validating? What do I got to do? Right click off. Just gonna run him in. Validate. A little less intuitive this version around, but I'll get used to it. That's a touchdown. That's what I love about the elves. You get a good wood elf team, you can touchdown in 1 turn. Absolutely amazing. And I believe I almost could have done it last turn where I would have been a few movement step shy. No harm, no foul, literally. No KO. Man, look at those cheerleaders. Aren't they fantastic? Look at those little yellow shorts. I played for the Supreme version too, so I guess I get some special cheerleader skin. I look forward to using those. But we'll figure that out a little bit more on the weekend. As I said, I'm an English teacher, so I do have to be up and teach people the English here in Vietnam. So I have to manually set up my defense. Where is my defense? Positions your defensive players. Is this my defense? This is my defense. Okay, you need to have 3 people on the line. You can only have 2 players on this pitch right here. Got a catcher and a thrower. This would be a good time to have more linemen. But like I said, elves are expensive. We don't want to risk hurting our thrower, so we're going to bring them up a little closer. We don't get to see how they set up their offensive line, which is unfortunate. Which is part of it. I'm not going to save these. I'm going to do them manually for now. It's just the campaign. We're just having fun here. Just trying to get used to the game. Where's the button that I can press to say I'm done? Spacebar? No. End of turn. There it is. It's right here on the top. Good. And boom. And they line up to third. Ooh, they're changing it up. Okay. I'm going to flip it around a little bit because I like looking at it from a behind angle. I like seeing the buttocks. Now I choose to square. What is this? What the heck is going on here? Kickoff. Choose to square the target. We're doing the kickoff. So kickoff is never going to land where you want it to go. So I'm going to pick here. I'm going to pick about here. Hope here, and hopefully it doesn't bounce too far. If it bounces out of bounds, they actually get to put it into a player's hands, which is bad news. You do not want that ball put into their hands. Weather conditions. Oh boy, we have a random factor once again, and the new result applies immediately. Well, I'll be gosh darned. Kicked off right into a player's arms. Whose turn is it? Is it my turn? I get to go first. So I got this one little twerp lined up with these big guys. Okay, they are going first. Computer was just thinking. This guy's gonna get smashed. It's just a matter of time. This guy's got the ball. He's a grunt runner. We're only on round 2 of the first half. So basically what I'm gonna wanna do is get that ball from him quickly. They're doing a full defensive formation, and they're going to walk him down the field. They don't really have any passers as Skavens.
Has said that all his players are treated on equally bad-footed.
Never trust an Elven who starts talking about
Man down, we got a turnover.
Kraken's the worst liar in the old world.
Okay, one thing I want to do, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. In the scope of this game, it does matter because I only have 10 players. No, actually, I think I have 11 players. And a player hurt means I only have one player to replace him. Where's our blitzer? Can our blitzer make it this far? Can I just blitz this guy right here? I cannot. Why can't I? He just doesn't have a movement speed. I see. Let's blitz him with a lineman. What does this mean? Does this mean he has the advantage? We have equal strength, but it looks like he may have backup, and I have a rush, 1-point rush to get in there. These guys have a lot of agility, so putting myself around them isn't really going to do much. It's a little better. Let's move him up to assist. Oh, I got to hit that space bar to confirm. I keep forgetting about that. Hopefully I'm not missing any chat. Let me make sure I'm not missing any chat. You guys always come out and talk to me. And I really enjoy that. I love talking to you guys. Guys, remember, this is a recorded live stream. This is not a normal video that I would produce and edit down. So please keep that in mind and bear with me for any kind of distractions or technicalities. Alright, looks like I was missing my YouTube. So I got my YouTube up now. Awesome, let's do this. Oh man, relearning a game I haven't played in over a year. I was living in 2 apartments ago. Last time I played Blood Bowl 2. Now let's see if I get a blitz action and see if the dice are a little bit more in my favor. They're not. So what I'm going to do is, he's going to be my blitzer. So I'm going to bring him up to further support. Looks like he needs to make 2 rush rolls. And I'm going to count on him to do that. I'm going to take a risk. I'm a risky guy. Let's not get too risky because I did use 2 of my rerolls already. Can we blitz this guy with some success now? Yes, we can. Now we have the advantage. He's not the ball carrier, but let's just get him down. Okay, we got a POW. We got a defender stumbles. We're going to take the POW because the POW is going to put him down. And we're going to push him back. Let's not block our POW. And let's follow up to cause the thrower to make a dodge roll, which they will likely make because they're Skaven. Skavens have high agility. We didn't hurt the guy. He's not going to do any passing. It's not a passing team. So what I'm going to do, 2 rushes. Let's not take too many risks. Let's go right to the edge of his movement speed, his movement range, excuse me, his MA. Boy, this is kind of a little bit counterintuitive. They don't want me to play fast at all. So let's just slow it down. That's not my usual spazzy, gotta get things done quickly self. Take things nice and slow. Click the spot, hit the space bar, and move them in nice and slow. Now I do notice a timer is up here, but they're not enforcing it. I think in a competitive field, it's going to be much like a chess timer where they are going to enforce that, and that's going to be super annoying. So I better use this campaign to get used to this function. I can't actually do any more attacks this round because I've used my 1 blitz. However, I can move these guys up to make these guys' movement points a little bit harder. I'm almost tempted to put him right here. In case he fails a dodge roll, I can foul him or knock him out of bounds. This guy I'm going to move last. I'm going to move him away from him. It's my blitzer who didn't quite have the movement range. Now, one thing you can do with this game is you can decide the route. For example, if I were to run straight through here, I'd have to make a dodge roll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here, then up here, and then over here. I'm not going to go all the way over. Oh, I'm not going to take a full rush either. I'm going to go to right here. We're going to swing this guy over here. Like so. Not a full rush. Just to here. I don't expect him to do any passings.
They make me fast. But
I'm going to bring this guy up in here.
Bozos, you can
Keep
usually
these guys under
strangle
control.
them.
Now I'm going to make this dodge roll. So we're going to move him 1 out. 3 dodge. So 1 and 2 will fail. So we have a 2 out of 3 chance of success. His next movement will be here and then here. No. Let's skip those. We don't want to do any rushes.
Might have failed the action.
Okay. Looks like we've moved everybody.
Yeah, that.
I really hope they're a little bit more lenient on the timer in rank play. I think 2 minutes per turn is not reasonable. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just not feeling the controls too much right now because I'm just not used to them. Blood Bowl 2 was so quick. Am I covering my face completely right now with this microphone? I feel like I have to talk like really close into it for you guys to hear me audibly. Alright, we got the Skaven moving up and around. Of course, he hit his dodge rolls without an issue, but not to worry. I have 3 backups right here. This guy's right here to intercept, and these guys are completely out of range of making dodge rolls. So is he, for that matter. So he can still be cut off. He got up with no problem. He dodged away because he's Skaven. Skavens are great at dodging. They're going to try to pull a blocking formation. Here they are making their dodges. Annoying little butt heads, aren't they? Animal savagery. Look at those dodge rolls. They are just awesome at that. What a bad weather condition. There's a turnover for them. For that ball to land straight in their hands. We're hitting turn 4. I need to get this ball away from them or distract them long enough to where they cannot score. Let's put my really low strength catcher. See what we want to do. Let's just start blocking. They're so good at dodging. Right click off. Let's try to do this relatively quickly this time. We got to get used to moving things quickly. Oh, spacebar to confirm, of course. I'm going to have this guy try to knock him out of bounds. Might as well get him off the field. We got both down, or both down. I have no other option. I have 4 rerolls left. He's a blitzer, so he has block. So block means I can choose both down and he will go down. Sorry for the coughing, but it's unfortunate I didn't get to push him off the pitch because that's really what I wanted him to do. I could take a risk at fouling him, but I won't. Do I have to do I have to hit a button here? I mean, what do I got to do? Can I move again? I guess I have to hit spacebar to tell him I'm done with the turn? I don't understand that one at all. Let's move over here. Let's get ourselves into a blocking position. This guy really wants to hurt him, I can just tell. Let's put our catcher here. We still have a blitz action open. We still have a blocking action open too. Let's go ahead and take this guy and put a block on him. So it'll be a single die roll.
That's a good choice for this play.
Both down. Does this guy have the block skill? Indeed he does. So we're going to take both down. He's going to go down. I'm going to stay up. 7 on the armor roll. I can't move again. That's my timer running out. You see how quickly they don't give me time to play? That's a 3-man rush. This is campaign, so it looks like they're giving me a little bit of forgiveness. Why, I'm just not understanding these controls. That's 2 rushes. I totally didn't mean to do that. Looks like he failed his dodge. No, that's a success. No, that is a failure. I'm gonna eat the failure. I'm gonna let him go down.
They're all over the place. I can't see them going much further with players.
Looks like we got an injury too. So he is knocked out. He will be incapacitated for the remainder of this turn and all of next turn. The AI is thinking. They have some easy dodges. I didn't really get to set up my any kind of line to stop them. I'm getting through. I foresee this big man picking him up and trying to toss him. That would be kind of cool. See if that happens. That'd be really cool if it did. Looks like they're just setting up their defensive line a little bit. Maybe they'll move him around and put him right back in the center of the square, which is a very, very common tactic in this game.
Bored.
Yep, that's
I
what's
chained
going
all
on.
the goblin technicians together to create a living mess.
Oh yeah. Now that
He's
was
getting
a
within
weapon of
scoring
mass
position.
reconstruction.
He's standing up. Hopefully I can get a blitzer over there to just go around and just smash into him. This would be a good time to take those re-rolls too.
Nicely done. I've heard stroking him on his belly or chin may calm
He got confused. That's one of the things about these creatures is they're dumb. And sometimes they're so dumb you tell them to do something, they just don't do it. And then you lose an action. Is it my turn now? That actually, the dumbness of that player actually caused a turnover. Let's swing my catcher around. Let's see how far I can move this guy. Let's put him here. Boy, this is so annoying. Seems kind of counterintuitive a little bit. 1 rush. No, let's just put him in. That takes 1 rush too. Let's back up. 1 more. We're gonna get ready to knock this guy over. Where's my blitzer? He's gonna have to make a dodge roll in order to blitz him, but he can do it. Bring him down and around and in. It's gonna be 1 rush. Come on, make your roll. Good. Let's bring him down. What's going on here? This doesn't feel. You just can't go that far? Is that what's going on? You just can't go that far. Let's see. That's too many rushes. Those guys are essentially out of the game. Blitzer's going to have to make a dodge roll and a blitz to get within range. 3 rushes. Or I can just blitz with this guy. Let's see what we can do. We got a rush, 2 dodge, 2 assists. Let's do it. Dodge roll made easily. Dodge roll made easily. Assist. Ooh. How can I roll a natural 1? First roll you can get. Alright, so we got a defender stumbles. The target of the block action is pushed back before being knocked down. Make sure he doesn't have dodge. Yep. This player can re-roll a failed dodge test. Okay. Or he can just push back. So we're going to go with defender stumbles. We're going to put him right here. We are going to follow up because I want to move into the spot. Unfortunately, it did not knock him down, but he's got a hell of a dodge roll to make to get out of there, and he'll probably make it too. They're scaling. So let's use some rushes and let's block him. Do the best we can to prevent his scoring. No problem on that. Let's get him down here. That's 2 rushes.
He's sprinting.
I'm worried about
Let's
him.
hope it's going to be okay.
Good. Elves are very good at making these rolls. Let's just take them straight in. 2 rushes. Oh, this is going to be a disaster at some point. There it is. I'm going to take the fall.
Come on. 1 foot in front of the other. It's not that complicated, is it?
The dice rolls you saw after that was an armor
That player should punch
penetration
the
roll.
other
If the armor
enemy
penetration
players
rolls,
quickly before
there will be an
trying
injury roll. It
anything
looks like the
else.
armor penetration did go through, but the injury roll was low. You can hit L and check the logs.
Very
Armor
nice
value,
move.
no, and that's a touchdown. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's 1-1. Let's see if I can score and make it 2-1 before that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, those cheerleaders. Sexy too. Look at those Skaven mamas. First thing I'm gonna do is rotate the camera in a way that makes more sense to me. And we're gonna do some of the same tactics as before. We're gonna have a catcher a little bit on the outside. We're gonna blitz in, make room for the catcher to come in this way. We got 2 options as a catcher: the blitzer, lineman. This lineman's good. I'm gonna pull this lineman out. I'm gonna sacrifice them to the wolves. I'm gonna sacrifice him to the wolves. Sorry, big dude, you're only level 1. You have no skills. I don't care about you. It's just the reality of things. You must always have 3 people on this line, by the way. This actually looks good. I'm actually satisfied with this. It doesn't hurt to bring my blitzer up one, I guess. Let's get up there. Just kind of right center in the middle, so let's end our turn. Let's catch that ball.
The defenders have a chance to
Solid
get into position
defense.
to prepare
D3
their
plus 3
formations.
open players on the kicking team are removed and placed in different locations. That's cool. So that means they actually got to change their defensive strategy after the kickoff. Where's my blitzer? Both my blitzers are over here. I was going to concentrate this side. That's why with the ball landed over here. That changes things a little bit. You can still concentrate this side. It require quite the pass roll, but this seems so much easier. Let's move him in. Let's do this quickly too, because that's a failed dodge roll right away. Right away. Something so unlucky. Jesus Christ, if I burned through my rerolls so soon in the game. We don't want to attack her down because I don't have the block skill. Actually, I wouldn't have anyways. Let's just push him out of the way. What else can we do? We're going to want to follow up too. So let's select the follow up option. Let's see if we can queue these up. I don't know what happens. Do I just like that? I see. So what we want to do is let's move our catcher up. Maybe 2 rush rolls. Come on, don't fail these rolls. Good. I don't know why I'm in such a hurry to score. It's almost a bad thing to score right away. It's a long bomb. On the pass I would only have a 1/3 chance. So let's not bomb it.
They've
Let's
grabbed
pick it
the
up.
ball. A wise move, as it's quite fundamental to the game.
Do nothing. What is this skill? Use this skill. What is this skill? Use pass. We're gonna do nothing. We're not gonna pass the ball right now. What happened? I don't want to pass. That was the thing.
Not up to much today.
So I dropped the
He
ball.
tried something, but what was it?
Turnover. Totally did not foresee that. I don't know what I'm clicking right now. Well, he tried to dodge in, grab that ball. What a tricky little effort. So that worked out All right, where'd that ball go? So I got the ball in my hand of my lineman, perhaps? Is that true? Does he have a ball in his hand? He does. Is there another way to tell besides zooming in all crazy like that? I have him selected. Where does it show he has the ball? He does have the ball, right? I mean, well, obviously, I want to run up to here. Quick off of him. No dodge rolls, 2 rushes. +2 to catch. Let's do it. I'm trying to hand it off to him. Of course he fails the dodge roll. Why wouldn't he?
That's a completion. All the more impressive when you've got the enemy breathing down
Let's
your
run him in for a touchdown.
Let their breath really stink.
You guys see how important rerolls are?
That's a down touch, everybody.
You know, my strategy through the rest of this game is not to have to use rerolls, for God's sakes. So it's 2-1. It's actually, I'm not feeling too good about this game right now. I've used a lot of my my assets. Got those cheerleaders. I've used a lot of my my rerolls essentially. How many do I got left? 1. I love rerolls and they're cheap as hell. And you can see why they're handy. Luckily, I haven't sustained any great injuries yet because they do have that big man. Let's set up our defense. They're going to center on that line, and I'm not interested in being on that line at all. I'm just going to sacrifice him. We're going to bring these guys up. We're going to get ready just to... We have 3 on this side. Okay, we're going to get ready to just block them. Block them off. 2 on this side. Keep these guys lined up. Bring this guy here. This looks like a solid defense to me. Let's begin. See, just throwing him through the under the bus. Got a big guy right next to him. Okay, let's do our kickoff.
Boom, there it is. This team's in the lead.
You see how inaccurate that was? I selected there, and it went off on turn 6, 7, 8. Both teams receive an extra turn, otherwise they both lose the turn.
At some point, one of them should be able to pick up the ball. It's a ball, not an oiled snotling for Nuffle's sake.
I don't understand what that was. Let's take our catcher. Let's run him down the field. He's got 1 dodge roll to make. He made his roll. We got a blitzer. And on this side, let's take our lineman here and then blitz in. We have the strength advantage. They're just little skaven little rat heads. Ah, too bad, too bad. So let's push them back and we will follow up. Our thrower is a good guy that's going to be able to pick up the ball for sure. I almost want to, yeah, let's go pick it up with our thrower. Well, maybe we can protect our catcher. Maybe make the catch roll. 2 rush rolls to get there. No, don't go quite so far there. Let's go to have him pick up the ball and natural 1 again. We're gonna keep the result. I don't want to use this reroll here.
Down we go.
I got a lot of guys surrounding this ball right now. Granted, one of them's on his back.
They can't even run.
What good rolls. The ball is back in their possession. moving their little rat faces up the field. I think they're getting ready for a blitz, and indeed they are. Uppercut in the jaw. They failed their armor roll, which is good. Making their dodge rolls without a problem. This time they did not. He falls in his ass. And that's a turnover. Okay, this man's got the ball. How can I hurt him? Let's have this guy stand up. How do I make him stand up? Okay, just double click. Good. It'd be a blitz if I wanted to attack, so we don't want him to do that. He's a thrower anyways. So let's stand the guys up, the guys who don't want to blitz. Did he get knocked out or something? Get your ass up, please. Let's see what we can do with this. Got a card dodge, it does not. Let's bring this guy up. Bring this guy up. It's our blitzer. That means he has the block ability. Doesn't mean that he's the guy that blitzes. It just means he's better at essentially pushing people over, because the both down dice will mean he gets to stay up. That's what it means. We're gonna bring these guys down and get in position to. Ooh, that's gonna be some Russian. Let's just go straight out. I gotta right click off of them, because when I make those little mistakes like that, it's like makes you have to completely reset. That's a rush. Let's not do the rush. The right clicking will actually remove your previous roll. Basically just get in a position to hold him, because this will end the half, and then I believe I kick off to them again. But why not blitz them? Blitz them. I have the strength advantage. I got one, and I got one assist, which also gives them +1 strength. Let's get in there. Let's get it. Get that ball out of his hands. I did not get the ball out of his hands. We got to push back. I like this position here. We're definitely going to follow him up. He's right next to 3 of his teammates, but he's also boxed in by 3 of mine. This is their last turn. I really wish I would have had the opportunity to move this guy out of the way, or is it still my turn? I don't know. Can I? Looks like it's not. It's unfortunate I couldn't move that guy. I still had one guy to move, and that sucks.
Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up both of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
I got pushed back. They're not going to be able to score this ball at all. I'm rhyming a little bit. Hey, Pierre Innocent, sorry, getting a little carried away. Playing my game, not watching my chat. Happy Funly, yeah. Welcome to Blood Bowl. How far are you into the campaign? This is the first game. Unfortunately, I've had to work, and I work 10-hour days here in Vietnam. But I have the weekend coming, so I look forward to playing this game a lot more. Getting frenzy on a blitzer and building the catchers as blitzers. That's a wonderful suggestion. Thank you very much for that.
It's the end of the first half. Will the slaves be punished?
Sorry about that, Erlinson. Pay attention to my chat a little bit. It's a little past 11 p.m. It's actually past my bedtime here in Vietnam, and I just wanted to play this game today. So I just had to play it. Let's set up our defense. So that's 1 half down. It looks like it kept the defense I had previously, which is a defense I approve of. So let's go ahead and take it. Well, every time I seem to pick anywhere in this direction, it seems to go further this way. So let's go over here a little bit this time. See how that treats us.
The defenders have a chance to get into position.
Solid defense. I can move my defense around. Okay. Can I move 3 people on? How does this work? D3 plus 3 open players can be removed and placed in different positions. So how do I roll the D3? I hit continue and that rolls the D3. So I don't understand how that worked. That didn't get me anywhere. I saw the result was 0. How do you get D3 plus 3 equals
The ball
0?
is in the player's hands. What
Oh,
next?
I so much to learn about this new iteration of the game. No problem getting that ball in the Skaven's hands. If they score quickly, and then I score quickly, they can score quickly again, and that's no good.
Moved right next to a teammate.
Let's try to slow it down. Let's hope for some bad dice rolls on their parts. I've used all my re-rolls. I haven't seen them use any of theirs. They're still sitting on 4. They're boxing them in, which is typical of a Skaven team. And they are slimy. They're like catching greased up pigs when they do their dodge rolls too.
Hey, things are getting interesting.
Okay, so I have the strike advantage, so I get to pick. That's why the dice are going red, by the way. And of course, I'm going to pick attacker down. That's going to end the turn. It's an armor roll failure. Lion man, lion man. I get this game at a different angle, so I can kind of see what my guys are. I don't like the complete overhead angle. I like more of a kind of isometric angle. It helps me identify my players a little better too. What's going on the screen over here? Okay, let's stop wasting time. Let's get in there and start blocking them in. Where is my blitzer? Blitz as a catcher. Blitz as a thrower. I get 4 rerolls per halftime. Boy, did I pick the wrong player to do that with. Okay, let's let it roll. I'm not going to use a reroll. It's not important. No thanks. Take the push.
He didn't see the opponents around him, did he?
Yeah, we'll follow up. I want to get up next to him. Two rush, 5 plus dodge. That's a hard dodge. So they're enforcing that
Pressure's
timer
on,
now.
Jim. What will they do?
Are they? They are. Okay. Time to get serious then and move quickly. Now that I think about it, I do kind of like it. 2 minutes is low. I think 3 minutes is better. I pick? No, or they pick? Ooh, I injured him and rolled a 10 on the injury die. His days are done. Nothing left but that guy but a blood splatter on the field. Suffers injured, seriously hurt. Let's resume the game. I'll get carried away flipping things. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Let's go. Who do we got? We got a lineman, and a thrower. A thrower can be good to just give me a slight assist here. We got a catcher. First things first. Let's push this guy out of the way. Spacebar to confirm. Let's move quickly. Push back. And we're pushing that way. Right, left click. There we go. I gotta get used to all these different clicks. I gotta use the mouse button here. Follow up. Lineman. Let's go in for a blitz. One dodge.
That player's earned their wages today.
Attacker down or both down. Or, excuse me, attacker down or push. I don't like either of those results. But I'm gonna go and take the push. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna follow up because I want to put my body in there with him. We got a line man. Let's go do a block action. Try to knock some of these guys down. Defender stumbles. We'll take it. We will follow up.
Ah, we called that.
Oh, and that's a KO for him too. This guy's just sitting here like a goofball. He must be failing his confusion rolls. The timer shouldn't count down while my guy's running. Should be a frozen clock. That's not fair.
Pressure's on, Jim.
I think when animations are going through, that the clock should stop.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure.
Dodge, 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 dodge to get through there. There's a lot of dodges. That's why he would dodge out backwards. Now where are you going? That's it?
The other players stood there like statues, with such easy prey. They swooped down myself. I fancy a bite. Players are spending an
What luck they're having with their big guy. Now their big guy's down. Jesus. I'm going right in for a block.
There's
got the
only
advantage.
one word to say about this ball.
Fender stumbles. Goes down to the lots of over him. Let's take the Fender stumbles. Let's put him on his butt. Doesn't matter either way. Either way, he's completely surrounded by his teammates. So let's follow up. Do I have a blitz action? I do. Did I already use my blitz? I did use my blitz. Okay. Move quickly, please. I don't know what they're doing with this guy. I'm gonna put my catcher on him just for fun. They're not gonna pass anything. Take the rush there.
That's a
Great
good
bar
choice
for
for this
quick
play.
confirmations. Guess we're doing a pushback on him. We'll follow through.
They're still standing.
Take my line man. Right here seems good. 2 rushes, let's do it. Why not? We follow. I could have pathed that a little better, but I'm feeling the heat of that timer counting down. I see a lot of red, 2 more whites.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Block his back door. Looks like we're actually out. Looks like I actually finally moved all my players in one turn. It's amazing. God, this game is great. I love this game. So good.
He got himself out of a dangerous situation.
I've heard stroking him on his belly or chin will calm him down.
Where'd that ball go? Does this signify the ball carrier? Is it my turn? Is it my turn because I stopped paying attention for a second? That's the ball carrier, alright? I wish they would better distinguish the ball carrier.
What a tackle! That player has gone down hard.
they're using their rerolls. It looks like they're down already 2 rerolls.
That player's earned their wages today.
Wow, they burnt through 3 rerolls that turn, and I still have all 4 of mine. Looks like me last match. Last half. Not match, but half. Do I have a blitzer? I'm a line man. Go straight in at him. I'm doing a very dangerous thing with putting my man right here on the pitch. Defender stumbles or attacker down. Just stumble him. Let's follow up. I'll just have my other line man attempt to block on him. He's got an assist this time. I can actually move again because it's a blitzer. Now I understand it a little better. We don't need him to move again, so we're gonna right click off him, pick a new guy. Block. We got the die roll advantage. Both down. Do I have the block ability? I don't. I almost tempted to do both down. No, because then he'll just pick up the ball. Another one, it's just a push. It's going to be a, no, I guess I'll pick here. Thought I could do like a cascade. We'll definitely follow up.
Not bad.
We're making our dodge roll, which is good. Excellent. It's the timer of the turn running down. Take that rush. Oh, I don't like that timer going down while the players are animating. I don't like that at all. All right, what do they do? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 6, 7 people near this ball carrier. This man's gonna stand up, or this thing is gonna stand up. Animal savagery. He is confused. The boss told him to get up, and he didn't know what to do. I'm not gonna pick POW. I'll take push, since it's my choice, having the strength advantage.
That'll do, player. That'll do.
Getting really dangerously close to those nasty fans. So this rotating thing does signify the ball player. This is my understanding thus far. Are they just thinking right now? Is the AI just chugging along? I like the really added realistic human effect of that. Ouch.
That player's a little short. Oh no,
7 on the armor roll.
He's on the ground.
Not enough, but enough to get an oof out of me. It's only 1 away. I wonder if it's a viable strategy just to let them score, and then I just do a quick score. Because they're elves, for God's sakes. I have all my rerolls. I almost feel like I could score with ease if I had possession of all my rerolls. Stand his ass up. Get up. Where's the ball at? Where's that little circle thing that I was looking at earlier that I thought meant that that guy had the ball? Is this the ball? They need to distinguish that better. The line man. Get up there. Get in here and blitz. 1 dodge roll. Does he have block? My lineman does not have block. We're going to go with the POW. We're going to follow up. Of course.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
That ball's going to fall down. Failed. Oh, I did succeed on the armor roll, but didn't get him an injury. I heard a ding, ding, ding. Whatever that ding, ding, ding came from. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad I can share my hobby with you, and you guys will come out and check it out. Hopefully you'll share your hobbies with me too. Anyways, let's stop rambling. I'm on a time limit here. Let's get my thrower up there. What kind of crazy ass dodges can he do? He can't do much. Got a lot of dodges to go anywhere. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. Some hell of sketchy dodges right here. Can I make these? That's just sketchy, huh? I'm gonna let him go down.
Turnover.
It's okay, the ball's out of their hand. And they're way back here. They were here at one point, now they're back there. Let's let the guy go down. Wasn't quite sure what I was gonna do anyways. Does the ogre actually stand up? Big dumb goofball.
Don't try that kind of move.
He's got the ball back in his hands. I anticipated that. He's got 3 turns to move it down the pitch, though. And I'm doubting his abilities to do so with my position, because I feel like I can just keep blocking him. However, they are excellent dodgers, so I gotta get the splits in. Ooh, that's a man down. That's a successful armor roll, and that's a 7 on the injury roll. So he's gonna be out of it for 2 turns, and that's a turnover on their part. They are, oh, I was gonna say they are out of rerolls, but in fact they're not. They have 1 reroll. This turn 14, that means there are 3 turns remaining after this. It's my turn 14, and then we'll go on to their turn 15. Let's quit yammering and get in there. Okay. Oh, that's gonna count as my blitz too, isn't it? Isn't it? Jesus. That's not good. Let's put him up there for an assist. Can I get this guy in here? Just 1 rush roll. This I will take a reroll on, because I haven't used any. And what a better time. Do you have an actual blitzer here? I do. Blitzing with my actual blitzer.
That's those balls, Jim. They're going for the ball.
Take the pow. Put his ass in the dirt. Excuse my English. We'll follow up. Ooh, the ball bounces right to me, but it looks like I'm going to fail that pickup roll. What do I need to keep to require to 6+? That's not worth a reroll. We're going to keep the result.
This player forgot his hands in the changing
Requires a 5+, that's close. But that's only 1 out of 3, so I'm going to keep the result. Ball's going to land over there. What we got? A lineman, lineman, catcher, pick up, touchdown, go.
They must have glue
Got it.
on their fingers.
Failed it, re-roll it. No, don't. I chose to re-roll it, that timer. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I've seen some bad Blood Bowl matches in my time, and this is one of them.
Still feeling good about this, the game though. I'm in fear of the players that think quickly.
They
That
picked up the
timer.
ball. I suppose I should say something memorable.
Where are you going?
That's a dangerous place to be.
It's a very dangerous place to be. I agree wholeheartedly, Cabal Vision. That's a turnover.
Players are spending an awful amount of time on the ground.
What a
Got
bunch
2
of
turns
incompetent
each.
kids. If I had
Stand
my
this
way,
man
I'd
up.
flog 'em
He's
all.
not gonna do anything else besides stand up. Who is this? My catcher. Got a lineman. Guy's dangerously close to getting pushed out of bounds. Lineman. I don't like this. I want more of an isometric view. He is the ball holder, right? Why can't I blitz him? Stand up. Why can't I blitz him? We're going to want to push him here, too. Ooh, he failed it. We'll take it. We got 2 left. See a block? We're gonna pick my blitzers for that. Well, let's go both down. I'm not going to use a reroll. Be fun to see where the ball goes. It lands right in my hand for a touchdown. Look at that. 3-1. Go Pipe Layers Union. Doing cartwheels on the pitch. I'll take a moment of silence to admire the cheerleaders.
We're about to start the next down, and none of the KO'd players have woken up.
All right, I scored. That means I'm kicking off. Switch myself around. Almost got an isometric view right here. Maybe this is the way to do it. Here we go. I like this view. It's a little bit better, I think. It's my same previous defensive position that I chose before, so I'm going to keep it. Throwing this guy to the Wolves, and the Wolves aren't biting this game. That's for sure. They're bad camera positioning, huh? I have it on a bowl, a roll of tape. Is it my turn? Choose a square kid. It is my turn. I kick off the sucked all game.
That's a
Almost picking them randomly at this point.
And there's no time to
Is it going to land somewhere? Brilliant coaching for each manager. A D6 result is added to the number of assistant coaches. Manager with the highest result gains a team re-roll that must be used during his drive or be lost.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult.
Looks like they gain that re-roll too. And it's an immediate turnover. But they have re-rolls. They chose not to take it. That's absurd. They're going to use their last 3 rolls in the last turn. Where's that wall at? Let's put the catcher up there. Can I not? Nope. Can I blitz him? I just don't have the movement speed, huh? Let's just take my guys all the way in. Maybe? What's going on here? Man.
He's sprinting.
Need some more movement actions.
That last burst of speed. Always risky.
This is the final turn of the game, isn't it? I mean, why am I even risking these rushes? I'm just going to hurt myself for no reason. Just quit rushing. I could just end turn, but I'm... Oh, see. I want to get a little faster at moving the cursor. For the players. This guy's got some movement. Right click will back off, so that's easy to do. Just 2 rushes, so back off. There we go. Not so bad. Oops. Two rushes, so it's back. That's not so bad. I can get used to this. 2 rushes, back off. So here instead. There's no reason to do it. It should be game over. That's a win for the Pipe Players Union. First game of the campaign. Match finished. Return to the main menu. Without much fanfare, the Pipe Layers Union has won the victory of 3-1 over the Bilge Rats. Game details. So a new amount of dedicated fans and 80K to my treasury. Details that. Previous amount I had 2. Current amount I have 3. Dedicated fans. Good. Building my fanship. Previous amount I had 5K in the bank. I gained 75,000. Fan attendance 2. 4.5. Touchdown scored 3. 4.5 plus 3 times 10 equals 0. 4.5 plus 3 times 10. I guess that's 75,000 I got. Okay, so I broke that down. Okay, so you see that 4.5 plus 3, that's 7.5 times 10, and that's the 75,000. So you get paid based on touchdown scores and fans in attendance. Okay, it's good to know. See the competition. Sure. Watch the little goblin down here in the top, the bottom right corner. Do his little jog. If you haven't already offered paid leave to your players, this competition created by Corsair Cruises will allow them to catch a glimpse of the sea and to drink their fill. Alright, so it looks like we just go right into the next match. Schedule, there's no schedule, it's campaign. Hopefully this schedule shit's over with. And then we can actually just quick play games now. But we'll see, I'm not at that point. I really want to learn the controls, take it slow through the campaign, and get ready for competitive mode. Clock rule, that must be the, each turn has 2 minutes. Can I switch that up? I can't. In mission mode, a player can register for the competition without the requirement of an invitation. Cool. Team value unlimited, that's good. So you can actually accumulate as much money as you want. And bad too. I guess you get really super powerful players out there. Format knockout. In the knockout format, a team is eliminated when it loses a match. The winner of each match remains in the competition when the loser departs. Ooh, gruesome. There's a lot of pressure on winning. Status and progress registration is possible. If it is the latter, which is not, it's just a campaign. Let's check out some of these menus a little bit. Watch the little goblin man run. I really hope there's a lot of people playing this game. It'd be unrealistic of me to hope 10,000 people, but I hope 1,000. It's on all these platforms. Is it cross-platform? Does anybody know that? If somebody knows that, can you leave that in the comments? I'd actually like to know that. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to play against Xbox players or PlayStation players. It's not like having a mouse and keyboard gives you a competitive advantage. And in games that it does, like Call of Duty, it is actually cross-platform. Creator Gamer Abroad, that's me. You guys don't know me. That is my name, Gamer Abroad. Gamer Abroad is actually my main channel. If you guys want to check that out, it's gamerabroad.com. If you want to see what it's like to live as an immigrant working in Vietnam. I'm from America, California actually. It's my gaming channel. Anyways, it's past my bedtime. It's getting to midnight. I need to hop in the shower. I need to go to bed and catch my 6.5 hours of sleep before I get up and slog through a giant lake. I'm gonna turn my motorbike into a boat tomorrow morning and get to work, because we flood out in this district in southern Ho Chi Minh City. Anyways, I appreciate you guys that came out and watched, and the tips you guys gave me was cool too. I appreciate your guys' likes and subscriptions. That's been awesome. It's great encouragement. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this game, and I can't wait to see you on the pitch.